Good morning, Guildies, and welcome to another beautifully polygonal day here on my Minecraft server. It's up and at 'em, if you will, and I've got a whole lot of things planned today, not the least of which is to take care of this acacia tree that I started, just to get a little orange wood, because it's October, we're coming into October, and I think it's time to start talking about all the pumpkins we're going to be seeing. That's right. I know that they're already selling pumpkins around the corner from my place of employment, and I'm sure there's just about anywhere you could go right now and you'll probably find some pumpkins as well. But what I'm going to do is go find my own little pumpkin area. I'm pretty sure that there's a beautiful little place. So I'm going to go over there and take a look at it and set it up so that there's pumpkins growing over there so I can have some pumpkins for myself. I'm just going to get these trees out of the way. Oh, no. So that, I don't want to do that. So that that's there. I'm going to let those drop down there. I already saw a couple drop, and that'll be plenty for me. Let me go in here. Nope. Yeah. I'm going to make a boat. And I'm going to head across the water there. So we'll pick this up in just a second because I want to take it from the sand temple to a little area I found that I think you're going to enjoy. Yeah, I grew a couple pumpkins already to get myself in the mood, but that was just so I can get some seeds. You'll see what I got going on here in just a moment. Alright, gang, here we go. As you can see, I just came from my home base right there. The cactus farm was right there, and the sand temple is just over this hill. Over there. But back in here is where I want to go. So I'm going to hop out of the boat real fast. Boom. Get it back. Excellent. And go over and show you what I got going on over here. No, I'm going to leave the torches for now. I'm going to play a little wild. See what happens. As you can see, there's some interesting divots and land masses, but this giant mountain out here kind of jumped out of nowhere. So I was looking at it, and I thought there might be some nice elements around it, and there are. So I'm going to go around the corner. I'm going to need an unlimited water source, but I'll make that here in a moment. And this area has some space available, so I think I might use it. There's lava nearby, so I need to be mindful of that. But as you can see, it's got this wonderful water feature coming down the side of the mountain, and that's what intrigued me by this area. So what I'm going to do is set it up so that... Look at that. That looks cool. I kind of want to put a little home... Get out of here, grass. I want to get a nice little home base behind the waterfall, but it kind of flows pretty far. But maybe if I dig a little hole right there. Let me see if I can do that. Dig a little hole back there, and then this can be my kind of home base. So let's go like this. Wow, that kind of went fast. And... there, and there, and there. Yeah. That should work. Shouldn't it? If I take this, will it pop open on this side? No, it'll keep going. Alright, so here we go. So this is going to be my little home base for now. Just right behind this little waterfall. I like it. It looks nice. I'm going to try to make it unobtrusive. As you know, building into the landscape is something that's important to me. And there's this huge area right here in the middle, which I have a plan for. This is not where the pumpkin's going to go. The pumpkin farm is going to go. I'm going to kind of find some area around it. But something special is going to go here, and that might require quite a bit of work. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and set up my little base camp over here and take a water bucket and kind of clear out some of the grass that's growing everywhere, right? So if you didn't know, you could put grass down, or put water down, and it'll clear out all your grass. Boop, 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 as it goes. So I'm going to do that at a few places. And if I want to put grass in later, I'll just bone meal it. But for now, I'm going to dig out this area behind the waterfall and make the place behind my waterfall my little home base. And we'll go from there. Alright, see you back in a few moments. Alright, Guildies, welcome back. As you can see, I've started another beautifully polygonal day here on my Minecraft server. And I've taken some of this space and cleared it out. Now I need to kind of count out what I've got going on over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. This is about as wide as it needs to be. Filling these guys in to make sure I've got the space. Whoops, a doodle. Alright. Yeah, this should work out alright. Pardon me, Mr. Spider. Okay. So, okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I am going to go in from here. One... Yeah, that place needs to be blocked in a little bit too. Alright, let's see what happens. Here. 1, 2. Okay. And I'm going to go in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so I'm going to make a hole right here. Boom. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to go 10 for reasons I'll discuss in a moment. You might want to go 9 by 9. But now they are 10 wide. Now I'll go 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I'm just going to square it off. Alright? Okay. Now, since the water's right there, I'm not going to bother with making an unlimited water source. I'm sure I can just pick one up from somewhere around here. Oh, give me some water. Or not. Okay, I'll just run right around the corner here. There's some right there, so I don't have to run far. I'm just going to use this to scoop it up and get 4 little water spots that are ready to go. Now, if you haven't grown anything crops-wise, then you might know this. You might not know this, excuse me. But from this square, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, radius, square around it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, will create land that you can harvest on once you till it up with a hoe. So once you've got your hoe, and give me some water. Once you've got your hoe and you've made up the land, you're going to be good to go. But in the meantime, I need to have a water bucket on me at all times, as you know. That's how I'm going to start. Now comes the easy part. This guy. Yeah, this is going to be enough space. I'm going to put this shovel up and bring down this disposable hoe for now. And I'm going to go 5 from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get rid of here. There. And go ahead and plant them in. Pumpkin seeds. And then all the way across here. I hear that spider, but I don't think he's going to bother me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it was 1 too few. But I can fix that. Oops, that's meat. Okay. And then this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plant some pumpkin seeds in it. Now, like I said, you might want to do 9 by 9 because this 5th one away from the water will only get half saturated sometimes. But since it's so close to that water, then there. But now comes the somewhat fun part of just going straight along, doing them all just like this. Yeah. And planting your pumpkin seeds. It doesn't take any time at all to make a little pumpkin farm. Now, this isn't an automated farm, obviously. This is a manual farm. But this is the farm you'll probably find gives you the best numbers. Because... I'll go ahead and give myself 2 spaces here and do it again. The way pumpkins grow, they'll grow in one of 4 directions, right? So... Go, 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 go. So if you plant them like this, you're going to have a 50% chance of growth. And what I'm trying to say is your growth rates will be 50%. You're only going to get 1 pumpkin per 1 vine. So half the space is going to be a vine and the other half is going to be a pumpkin. You asked for it. Yay for me. Okay. So we're just going to get this ready. And I'm going to do this first one here for you live. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and, you guessed it, do some time-lapse stuff. So maybe do 2 or 3 more. Because I really like to have a bunch of pumpkins for the Halloweens and pumpkin pie. I'm not a big fan of the pumpkin spice lattes and things like that. But man, give me a pumpkin pie and maybe some whipped cream, some dairy whipped product. You might call it something whip. But yeah, I love me some pumpkin pies. And they'll grow on top of this grass, so that won't be an issue. I believe they will. Boom, boom. Seeds, seeds. And we'll just do this everywhere, all the way down here, making sure there's 2 in between. Boom. I'm going to get rid of all the grass first. And then I'm going to do the planting. I guess this is why I wanted to get rid of the grass in the first place, huh? Okay, so where's my hoe? Ba-ba-ba-ba. It's real easy. Just all the way down and all the way across. Plant your pumpkins. And maybe in 2 day-night cycles, these things will be growing all over the place. I'll have as many pumpkins as I could possibly need. And I'm going to need a lot, because I got a plan for that big area in the middle I was telling you about. Alright, so let me go ahead and... Did I do 2? I sure did. So 1, 2, and then these 2 again. Boom. Make space. Oh, I don't normally fall into that thing. But, no, let me just go ahead and wrap it up. And this row, even though this row doesn't need it now that I think about it. Alright, this row here. Keep cruising along like it's nothing. And planting your pumpkin seeds. And I'm looking up to at the same time to see if I can show you what I mean about some of the areas being not as moist. Fertile land, if you will. When I finish this up, we'll walk up there and show you. Excuse me, beautifully red flower. These guys here. And then this little water and this little water will have just enough moisture in them to give us the distance we need to come to here. Let's get these guys out of the way. Come down one. These guys out of the way. Oh my. Alright. Oh, please let my hoe make it all the way. Come on, hoe. You can make it. It's so close to dying. I hope it does. Oh. Everyone is pivotal now. Come on, hoe. I'm going to do in halves. Oh, there it went. That was it. Shoot. I got to make a hoe. I got to get some seeds. So I'm just going to finish this out. It's just that one last row, but let me see if I can find what I'm talking about here. Okay, so you see how all of these are dark and moist. So they're getting plenty of water from this source, but this one that's 5 away from that one and 5 away from that one is right on the edge. So they're getting half as much water. You would think since they're both getting half as much that it would be full, but it's not. So these guys all along here have a potential of not growing from time to time, or growing and dying out, but I like the random look it gives me in my pumpkin patch. You could keep them 9 separated, the water sources 9 apart from each other, and this strip in the middle would be fully moisturized the entire time. But I kind of like the way it is, and you might go 4 on the side instead of 5 on the side, because as you can see, it's the same on the very, very edges. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just kind of decorate this a little bit and get it ready, and maybe do a time-lapse of another pumpkin farm, and give you a look at what it looks like. Because wow, it took me a whole day to get that planted. Alright, I'm going to take care of that and come back and give you a look at it. Welcome back, Guildies. It's the next day here. I've gone ahead and wrapped it up. I had to cut it short. I had just run out of pumpkin seeds for that last row, and then I went and got some, and I still need one more for that little guy right there. That'll drive me crazy if I don't. But this will come in really nice, and I made that time lapse so that I could take a look up above, and I think I'm going to squeeze another one right in here. So I'm going to turn this into another pumpkin patch. I'm just going to go ahead and do it when nobody's watching here, and I think I'm going to leave that tree there just to see what happens and go from there. So this will be another one, and then I'm going to come up here, I think, and just drop a couple, plant a couple around and around so that it starts to kind of fill in. Not sure what I'm going to do here. Let me just get rid of it for now. I just went ahead and dropped some water on that so it... oh, I know I've got one. Oops. So I've got the obsidian going on there. But I'll deal with that later. As you can see, the pumpkins are starting to come in. Sheep's going to be grazing around it. So I'm going to do more pumpkin patches over there. A couple more pumpkin patches. One big patch, and then splash a couple. Then I'll be splashing a couple along here. And I can't go any in there because I got a project in mind for over there. But this will all be here. And then maybe a couple little areas of pumpkins growing around here as well. But maybe I'll put another one up here. This was all dirt, so I started leveling it out. So this might be another little pumpkin patch that I'm going to create. And that might be about it. Maybe one more right here. Fill this in a little bit. So maybe 2 more pumpkin patches, 3 more pumpkin patches total, and then a spattering of pumpkins. So this whole valley will be a nice big pumpkin orchard. Just in time for the holidays. Get me some pumpkin pies because I love some pumpkin pies. So this will all be orange, and we'll have that waterfall coming down. It'll look real good. And ooh, what's in there? Or is that just a tree making it look like it's a... yeah, that's just a tree. But yeah, these all look pretty good. I really like the way these look. What is that? That's a block up there in the middle of nowhere. I'll have to pillar all the way up there and get rid of that thing. Oh, it'll drive me crazy. Alright, I'm going to get to work on building out some more of this pumpkin patch, and the next time, I think I'll go ahead and do that off camera. Nobody's going to, see that going on. But the next time I get back to you, I will have quite a few pumpkin patches built up, and then we'll talk about what I'm going to do with this area right here. However, that will come next time. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to see more like this, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. And I'll be here doing stuff. I might as well. It's my personal channel that I share with my friends and family and guildies. So if you've come across this, welcome. You can hang out and watch and let me know. Give me some feedback and drop any comments you'd like to drop. And I'd be happy to have a little dialogue with you. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you guys do when you're being creative in your Minecraft worlds, because basically that's all I'm doing. It's just using this as an outlet for my creative side. Alright, I'm going to get going, but until next time, I will see you real soon.